Alright, so it's the morning, taking another trip down to LA, meeting up with a few partners. Something that we got planned for is shoot, I can't think right now, but the boxer that won last time, we're giving them a few more hats for the next match with the Mexican flag. We got the SF LA Mexico flag one coming. We're gonna try to hook up the team. I have a speaking engagement in LA, or I have a speaking engagement, and that's something I've been trying to get more into is speaking at events for youth. I already teach, but being able to get more comfortable to get to the extent of what I listen to at the gym, or running, or on my car rides. I try to listen to like Tony Robbins, Ed Milet, just a lot of that, a lot of Andy Elliott. These are people I really look up to. Something I think about is like in life, you'll hit the crossroads where you'll see a reflection of both your past and present. And when I look at them, I see pieces of their life in reflection of me, right? Aspects of what's good in their character and their values, and what I would like to incorporate as I develop as a person. So that's something I'm excited for. We'll try to get clips of the speaking engagement. Last week I was at SneakerCon, and now going back down. Sometimes business like that. Usually I would say like summer for the business is usually a lot of events. I'm also meeting up with Capanova. We have like an in-store exclusive distribution. I mean, I'll tell you now, but the LA Collector Hollywood already sold out. We're gonna hold a few of that in the Capanova Fairfax store because it's right next to Hollywood. I don't know if I told y'all, but we put in the email. I let my team know. I used to go to Fairfax and Melrose while I was in college to be able to look at streetwear, get my hair cut, look at fashion, and enjoy the area. It feels like a full circle moment to be able to have a distribution partner out there, to be housed on like a very, I would say, like high-end fashion district for streetwear. It's like Soho, but in LA. It's a blessing to be able to do that. I think also like just taking care of meeting any other business owners. I know I'll be meeting Easy, and we're planning a few more drops. I think we got like a big one coming up, a Filipino flag one as well. But that's something I wanted to build on as we keep growing. There's like so many designs that I can go towards and work on, but like something that I've been trying to push. So we have tees in the Valley Fair store is like the Harley Davidson inspired tees, but have it localized, based for Bay Area or just any other city, Long Beach, etc., like LA, but have that aesthetic, still have it more localized, like a local person would know certain areas that outsiders wouldn't know. So being able to shine light on that. So I think that's how I try to approach designs too. And sometimes the sentimental value that gets replicated, or the design aesthetic that gets replicated, doesn't always carry the sentimental value of what we create. So that's something that I think about too. And the last thing is, so we got the store. We finally got the keys at Valley Fair. I'll have clips. I'll check them all out next week. We had to go through a whole design process. I helped with the design. I used to do urban design, so I did all of that, and it took longer than we expected. It took about 3 weeks to get approved. You wouldn't believe it. Sometimes they were asking us, what paint are you using? All right, that's great. We said we were gonna use white, and then they asked us, can you use a egg off-white paint? To me, like, I don't care. Like, we can use any paint. Just give us the list. We just need the keys so we can get into Renovate. So, now we're getting the keys. Hopefully we can get, a few weeks, no rent, but, we'll kind of figure it out as we go. But stay tuned. We're going to get more B-roll and all that other stuff. But peace out. I'm out in Fairfax. We're dropping off a few more stuff for Capanova for Saturday. They have a small inventory, and then we're building that relationship. But there's like a crazy line. It's Friday in Fairfax. It's crowded. We just stopped by Sewing Laces in Santa Monica, 3rd Street Promenade, drop off a few hats. So that's why we're also increasing production, because the goal is to have hats ready for all storefronts, because we do distribution at 3, about to be 4 of Sewing Laces, and then Capanova, and then Sweetgrass is opening another store. So yeah, but check out this line. Where are they waiting for? I hope they're not waiting for the burger, because the line went down crazy, like 2-3 blocks. I would never wait in line for this. I don't know if they're waiting for shoes, hype clothes, or I think they're waiting for Soul Stage, but I don't know. That's crazy. That's mad love though. Imagine one day if we could get a line like that. That would be crazy. I think we can. Stay tuned. Going capping over right now. Just an update. So and Laces and me are heading to Valley Fair to check on the renovation. So we started, our designs got approved. The next step is going to get renovations. So I'm gonna get some clips of that, so y'all are updated on the whole process. It's been crazy. The design process took about almost a month. So then, we got to push back our grand opening date. We wanted to be able to open as early as possible to be able to get back to school, but it wasn't ideal. So we're just trying to figure it out. We're currently renovating. I actually help with structuring the 3D modeling, but whatever changes we make from the construction day to day or on site, because things changes when you get into renovation. So from there, I have to go on site and then see, what changes are being made, minor changes, not really big changes, and then, edit that in the 3D modeling and then submit that and get that approval and then have the final walkthrough before we could even open. So it's a pretty long, tedious process for y'all to get some insight of, if you wanted to open in a mall, what is the process like. But we're gonna stop by a car meet too. I think it's the Illis Fitment car meet, and then from there, have a few last business meetings. So Saturdays, are pretty crazy, and I won't announce, but we had I had a really good meeting. So I showed up to a meeting with one of possibly our corporate partners. We're still working with Texas Tech, trying to figure out how to get on the official vendor list. Just creates better stuff, but that's still in like limbo. It may not go through, it may go through. Some of these partnerships, sometimes everyone's on agreement, on board, and then sometimes they don't work out. But we have one special one, and it kind of aligns how we're opening in Valley Fair, so it's an exciting one for sure. It's gonna be very exciting because we'll have exclusive specifically in that store, and nowhere else. So yeah, so stay tuned on that. You'll see the store in a bit, but stay tuned. Peace out. We were at the car meet with Jeff. Renovating everything, getting out the cabinets. So you see all the cabinets, and we got to submit a design revision because as you fix stuff, you're gonna have to just adjust accordingly based on whatever construction stuff we need. So some reformatting of the place, but for the most part, hopefully everything gets approved and we try to open as soon as possible. But all right, stay tuned, y'all. All right, so we've been in design 3 weeks. I'm at the food court, but we've been in design for 3 weeks. I gotta check out the mall. Renovations, we were renovating for about like a week and a half now. We gotta see, we're trying to push by mid-August ambitious, but I think maybe early September. That's the goal, but we've been trying to get back to school season. We'll see what we can do. I'll show you an update of shop. These are the new shades that we got, black and orange, but we've been kind of building new designs, our own style. I think y'all may kind of see from the beginning, who've been following closely, that sometimes you start off mimicking other brands, but then you get to the extent where you want to build your own blueprint. We've been fortunate enough where we've seen other big companies not replicating, but building off our style, which is good, because it's flattering, because like imagine designing stuff and then people of corporations try to do what you do, but because you with the streets, your stuff will always be hot, right? And because you control what you do, you'll always have endless ideas, and that's kind of where we're at it's good that's happening. It's good and bad, you know. But stay tuned. We right here actually, so I'm at the mall. You gotta check it out. Okay, looking good. Patched up. Looking good. Looking good. It's looking good. How's it going? I'm Daniel. How's it going, man? It's looking good.
Yeah,
It looks better.
it's more white. Huh?
Looks better without the cabinets. The cabinets made it look kind of like,
Made it look small.
yeah.
Less wide.
Now it looks like we got the high ceilings, and then we got
The box. It's like a
yeah.
box.
But just for y'all to see behind the scenes, what we took out the cabinets, so it's looking way better, more spacious. We'll have some middle piece right here, and then all the stuff that they left from Sage is gonna maintain its integrity. So yeah, looking good. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. The high ceiling is gonna pay off for sure. All right, let's give an update on where we're at with everything. As I mentioned, we showed the renovations. It's looking good. I'm gonna meet up with King Forever. Just drop off and meet up with him because we've been just communicating for some while. I didn't know he was from Long Beach, though. You know, that's pretty cool. I might be stopping by the I Am Stu Summer Fest at Great America. We'll see what happens. We're gonna stop by another car meet, but right now I'm getting into a car wash because supposedly it rained yesterday. I don't know why it rained yesterday, but what Discord question do we have? Oh, so how are we going to do the allocation of inventory for the future? So we can't hold everything, we can sell everything online, but because of our contract with the mall, we have to ensure inventory is stocked up. And my goal is to have, you know, a good inventory. You can't be like, come in, you can't find anything, but we're going to do it to the extent where you come in, it's like the old SB days, find some rare stuff, some unreleased stuff in my own inventory, and I put out there because I'm more than happy to let it go. We're gonna try to plan it like that. Even with the mall and the distribution, I just have a feeling 500 is not enough. So we're bumping up inventory, and we got a very special collab with one of the sports team in San Jose, very renowned. I won't spoil it, but when the time comes, we're already sampling. So when the time comes and when the release comes, because we're already sampling and we're planning to have multiple SKUs, styles in production, it's gonna go crazy because I think this is just you know, something innovative that they're willing and open to do, and I'm more than happy to kind of go through with it. Stay tuned on that. Something else that I should share with y'all is, oh, so this hat that I have on is one of my favorites in the rotation. We released it online, but we do have a few saved for the grand opening for Johnny Sweetgrass, so that's gonna be big when we get that going. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for a lot of things because we got a lot planned. You know, I have full faith that we're gonna keep growing, even though, you know, some people may not want to continue rocking with the brand. That's perfectly fine because we can't really cater to everyone. And I think that's what, you know, one of our partners said, like, because they've been in streetwear game for a long time because they run a boutique, and they said, you know, some people just like brands being underground, and at some point, as the owner and as the founder and, you know, creative director, I don't think our brand will be underground in the next 5 years, right? You know, our goals are pretty big, very big, and I think something that I learned from Ed Milet is, like, as the founder, as the creative director, or, you know, whatever you want to say, my vision has to be big enough where other people's visions fit in it. So, you know, stay tuned. All right, peace out. We at the car meet out here. It's getting packed. We just started too. Crazy. Check this out. On some Frisco. Oh, okay. He pulling up.